Ramadan just finished up. I was really excited. I was, why is this whore talking about Ramadan? I am Muslim. I just dress like I put non-halal meat in my mouth. Sorry. Glad you got that. Yeah, Ramadan was fun. For those of you that don't know, Ramadan is one of the months on the Islamic calendar, which follows the moon instead of the sun because we're cooler than you. Yeah, it's great. I'm a teacher, so like whenever I teach in my class, the kids, like, they learn about Ramadan from, you know, the other students who came here from the countries we bombed, and so they always have questions. You know, they knew it was Ramadan, but then they saw Miss Chowdhury eating lunch, and they were like, Miss Chowdhury, so, you know, they're like, Miss Chowdhury, aren't you supposed to be fasting? And I was like, okay, teaching moment. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're on your period, you're sick, you're elderly, you got some problems, you don't have to fast, like medical issues, whatever. And so I was like, okay, teaching moment. Miss Chowdhury, aren't you supposed to be fasting? I was like, hey kid, aren't you supposed to be minding your fucking business? Yeah, I'm a great teacher. I'm a lot like Walter White. In that I teach science. I'm a lot like Walter White. Unlike Walter White, I'm a teacher. I'm a science teacher turned stand-up comedian. Call that Breaking Sad. Yeah. Thank you. I actually just came back from Mecca. I went with my mom on a little religious pilgrimage. It was cute. I got profiled as a Latina there, which is crazy because where did you get that from? I helped this Arab lady out of her golf cart. We're all taking the golf cart to like the hotel. I wasn't staying at these fancy hotels with the golf carts, okay? I was just using their facilities. But I was helping this elderly woman out of the cart, and she turns around to me, and mind you, I am wearing hijab, I'm wearing the abaya. I look like one of them. And she turns around to me and goes, gracias. In Mecca. What? And I'm like, over here in New York, I get profiled as like a Dominican, a Puerto Rican, whatever, all the time. I'm like, okay, I take it. Latina belt, cool. And Global South, you know, us ladies, we look the same. To you all. To you. But it was just weird, it was bizarre. Anyways, I'm okay with it, it's fine. My people are the housekeepers in the Arab world. I don't know if you guys know this, so it makes sense, kind of, if you think about it. Anyway. I'm dating now. Crazy. It's so hard because like I'm so used to giving it up. Just kidding. Anyway, no, dating is really hard because I'm a really jealous girlfriend. I make a really jealous girlfriend. It's difficult. Like, I could never be with someone like a foot pervert. I could never be with a foot guy. I could never do it because, you know, bitches got one coochie, but they got 10 toes. Am I right? He's a foot guy. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's hard because I am traumatized. I was in an abusive relationship. It's called marriage. Yeah, I used to be married. I know I look young, but I'm actually 36. I'm so old. But yeah, no, I used to be married. But I have a lot of trauma from that relationship. I have post-traumatic stress disorder. You guys know what that means? Yeah. PTSD. Yeah, that's like, it's not just for people who've been at war. It's also for like sensitive little baby bitches. My therapist is proud of me. Shout out. Yeah, no, because I've, you know, served 3 tours with a situationship, and thanks me for my service because I pay. That's great. Having PTSD is like, you know, instead of wearing rose-colored glasses in your relationships, you wear shit-stained spectacles. It's really hard. You're like a rescue dog. It's really hard to adopt those. Really tough on that. Yeah, it's difficult. Are you guys liking Mom Donistan? I was so shocked he won the primary, guys. Not because he's Muslim or socialist, but because he ran on the campaign colors blue and orange. Which I don't know if you guys know, in this town, those are historically losing colors. Right? That's him. That's me. Yeah, no, it's great. I was like, oh my god, is this the end of Islamophobia? Is racism over? No. I went on to Facebook to check the comments and immediately deleted my Facebook forever. It was insane. They were like so corny. Racism is so corny, by the way. Because they were saying things like, Mom Donnie, more like Madman. 9/11, never forget. Guess we forgot. And I'm like, what the fuck is in the writer's room for this? Is it Jeff Dunham? Is it Jeff Dunham? I hate that guy and his puppets. Anyway, racist fucking puppets. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. You guys remember that? Okay. If you don't, you're too young. No, but what's it called? I was really excited, but then like, you know, I hate bomb jokes. I hate bomb jokes. I think they're real duds, and I really don't like the stereotype about suicide bombers, you know, because I want to kill myself a little bit sometimes, right? Not that way though, you know, my body, my choice. If I go, I'm taking a billionaire down with me, Luigi style, you know? I don't know any CEO names and addresses, so you're good. We're good. I'm good. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm okay in the brain. But yeah, no, it's been difficult because like I'm really traumatized from like post 9/11 bullshit. Islamophobia. It's back, by the way. You know, 2000s are trending. Yeah, no, it's crazy because like when I was growing up, like I remember seeing like cops everywhere, like NYPD. They were like in our restaurants because they love our food. You know, they were in our mosques because obviously we were plotting, and then they were on our college campuses pretending to be students. Like one of my friends turned out to be an undercover cop. I don't know if you guys know. One of my friends, yeah, I didn't know. I was having so much fun. I was being honeypotted the whole time. Yeah, we would like, you know, exchange emails, sharing recipes and locations, and she would call me her little cheesecake, and that made me blush. So like apparently NYPD had a file on me that said gay. They knew I was bi before I did. Yeah, I found out in the pandemic like the rest of us. You know, through TikTok. The algorithm's so accurate. Kept showing me bisexual pirates. I was like, what is this? I love it. Give me more. And then I went back into like, I went down memory lane. I'm like, oh, I've always been gay. Because I always liked girls. Even growing up, I was a kid. I was watching like, I don't know if there's any millennials in the audience. If you're younger, you probably won't get this reference, but Clarissa from Clarissa Explains It All. Yeah. Okay. Alex from The Cool Life of Alex. I forgot the name of that show. But it was like, I had all these crushes on girls, and my only boy crushes were like not even real boys. They were like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. The robot from Jumpstart 5th grade. It was like, why? I'm not normal. I'm not okay. Yeah, that might explain a lot about my relationships now. But anyways, so I was shoplifting at Target the other day, and you know, doing my part, trying to fight against our techno-fascist overlords, and I saw these gold coins. You know those chocolate gold cover coins for Hanukkah, gelt. I love that shit. I'm Muslim, but I love that shit. I grew up in Brooklyn. I was born and raised here, so like, you know, nostalgia hit me, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. But then I was like, oh, it's 2025. This feels really racist. This feels a little anti-Semitic. No, like coins for Jewish holidays. So I looked it up, and apparently it's a Jewish guy that invented it. And I was like, okay, that's cool. They can have that. You know, black people can say the N-word. Jewish people can have coins for their holidays. Muslims should do bath bombs for Ramadan. You drop it in the tub, reveals a little political message like an Islamophobic fortune cookie. You know, in the spirit of Osama bin Laden. Shout out. You know, he's our Saint Nick. He's got the beard. Instead of elves, we've got Al Qaeda. Yeah. When he says ho ho ho, he means it. That shit to Mrs. Claus all the time. Anyway, she's a whore. Anyway, I have one last joke for you guys. You guys have been great so far, by the way. Give it up for yourselves. So I have this conspiracy theory. You know, a lot of conspiracy theories are being proven right lately. So I have this one about Boeing. You guys familiar with Boeing, the airline company? Boeing. I'm saying it correct, right? Boeing? Yeah, Boeing. That's the sound the planes make when they land because the parts are janky. Boeing. So the CEO of Boeing came out and admitted that he killed the whistleblowers that came out talking about how the parts were janky. He killed them. And it was on the news. But the news cycle just went on like it was nothing. And I'm like, oh my God. I didn't realize big plane was a thing. You know, like big pharma, big plane. I was just like, oh my God. And then I found out Boeing actually makes the bombs that drop on Gaza. Holy shit. And now I'm thinking, and you guys are gonna hate this, I think planes did 9/11. Thank you guys. My name